Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is 2Bit Crypto, and the SEC strikes again, but cryptocurrency doesn't care. What am I talking about? Safemoon developers have been charged by the SEC for fraud. Now, what does it mean if you're holding Safemoon? And equally, what does it mean for decentralized finance? We're going to talk a little bit about it in this video, as well as taking a look at why crypto literally doesn't care about the SEC anymore. All of that in this video. Be sure to join the community, smash the subscribe button. We really appreciate you being here. Hit the like button. And with that being said, let's see what's going on. So Safemoon, you may or may not have heard of. This kind of was the coin that started the whole reflections movement in DeFi, born ultimately as a network platform and innovative Web3 products. And this was kind of, like I said, the first of its era. I actually went to a V2 and I think talked about a potential V3. Now, it was a huge project at the time. It did a ton of money. And you can see here on the chart, if we go to the kind of all-time high, at one point, it was priced in at 203. The current price, obviously 409. So you kind of think about where that would have been. That would have been close to a $5 billion market cap. It's kind of crazy to think about it. In the bull run 2021, the first movement came out of Safemoon and made a significant and big move up. So here's the website. It is, I think, still tradable. They had a decentralized application. They had a swap. They had bridges. They just had a huge ecosystem. But like anything in this space, and you always have to be careful about what happens, the proprietors of the token decide to basically embezzle loads of money. So it says here, Safemoon price crashes 30% after the SEC charges its team with committing fraud. Safemoon price took a dive after the SEC charged the token and its founder, CEO and CTO with fraud. And ultimately it says here, Safemoon promised to take the price of the token safely to the moon, but instead of delivering profits, they wiped out billions in market capitalization, withdrew crypto assets worth more than $200 million from the project, and misappropriated investor funds for personal use. Where have we heard that before? And this is the agenda. This is why we have people like Gary Gensler. This is why the SEC continue to try and crack down, because people make bad moves. And ultimately, that's what we've got here with Safemoon. And the ultimate end goal is the investors get wrecked. You and I investing into these projects are the people that ultimately get wrecked. You can see here that was proceeded by fraudulently manipulating the value of the token by pumping it into the market back in 2021 after users learned that Safemoon's liquidity pool was not locked as claimed, which led to cryptocurrency's price plummeting by 50% from a market capitalization of 5.7 billion. And ultimately there, again, these things are, that's why it's so important to do your own research, really look into it as to kind of what they're doing. And that's ultimately where we got. But you see a massive price crash on Safemoon right now. So what does it mean? Well, here it is. The CEO of Safemoon, Crony, along with the CTO Smith, have been arrested by the US government at the time of writing. The US Attorney's Office charged the team, with misappropriating millions of dollars of investor funds of their and to their own use, including purchase of luxury vehicles and real estate in New Hampshire, Utah, and Florida. As alleged, Safemoon's executive grew their company value of over $8 billion, but instead of rewarding their clients as promised, they insulated greed, let them spend millions of dollars on their own lavish desires. HSI New York will relentlessly pursue individuals who seek and exploit investors of the American financial system for their own gain. So pretty big news. Again, a lot of people, even after this announcement, will have got wrecked, but there is a slight light at the end of the tunnel in the overall cryptocurrency market, as we have seen a pretty strong move up. So it's always interesting. I've talked about this on my live streams as well as some of my videos. This view of good news always seems to be attributed, therefore, with a pairing of bad news. Now, we got the other way around. We got the Safemoon news this morning, in which, it's dreadful for anyone that was invested, and, hopefully it can get resolved. I think the project, like I said, is still trending. Then we got FOMC, and those jobs data came back, and the market did make a move. So you can see there, we're currently at a $1.31 trillion market cap, 2.66% up on the day, and Bitcoin is looking pretty good. On the technicals, you see this big spike on the back of that jobs news and FOMC, and trading 2.5% up, as well as the rest of the cryptocurrency market in green. So although we've got bad news for Safemoon, the overall market is still looking very, very bullish indeed. So we're going to be keeping you up to date with everything that's going on with that. But in the short term, Safemoon is going down as another one of those assets that basically deliberately took money out of its customers and other people in the project. Let's see what happens with this one. I think they're probably going to be thrown in jail along with Sam Bankman-Fried, and who knows what that might look like in the future. But unfortunately, Safemoon is another one that will be attributed to that mass amount of rug pulls and equally developers taking the wrong steer. Let me know what you think of Safemoon. Were you invested in Safemoon? I'd be interested to hear your thoughts and your views on it. And as ever, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you keep up to date with everything going on in the cryptocurrency market. And who knows, $40,000 Bitcoin might be here by Christmas. Take care, everybody. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.